Hey everybody, I'm Nick, and welcome back to Level Select, the series that explores and pays tribute to some of gaming's most memorable moments. This time, we're covering some fun facts and trivia about the most unique level from possibly one of the greatest games of all time, Big Boo's Haunt in Super Mario 64. Originally released in 1996 on the Nintendo 64, Super Mario blah blah blah. You already know all this. Let's just get to the cool stuff about the level already. Big Boo's Haunt is the 5th course in Super Mario 64, and just from the weird way to access the level, it's immediately apparent how unique it really is. After obtaining 12 power stars, you'll unlock the entrance to the castle courtyard, ominously filled with several boos, one of which actually holds the level inside it. You just gotta punch it out of them. You just gotta punch it out. Jump on it then. I guess that's why they call him Jumpman. While it's obvious from a glance that the level in the cage is a tiny version of the playable one, it's not so obvious that it's actually an exact 1-to-1 replica of the level. You can even see the little shed beside the mansion. Before we actually jump into this bee, the courtyard itself contains a bit of an infamous mystery. Right in the middle of the area is an innocent-looking star statue with a very hard-to-read inscription. Some theorize it says Eternal Star, or L is real 2041? Yeah, no one knows for sure. I guess we'll actually have to wait until the year 2041 and see if we finally get a Mr. L game. Remember him? Another strange thing of note is the sound effect made when Mario jumps into the level, which actually isn't found anywhere else in the game. Especially odd, since so much of the game is Mario just jumping into weird portals and stuff. The music of the level is purely unique to Big Boo's Haunt too. Both the main theme of the level and the merry-go-round theme are never heard anywhere else. Kinda funny for a game that just reuses the same music for its last 2 levels. Also, the music is actually kinda creepy to listen to outside of context, especially while staying up late writing the script for a dumb video. Don't believe me? Check it out. Speaking of sound design, did you know that Boo's laugh is actually just a sped up version of Bowser's? Way to cut corners, Nintendo. Now, onto the course itself, where we can really delve into how unique of a level it really is for this game. Despite being one of the spookiest areas in the game, it's actually one of the hardest to die in, without any game over pits or instant deaths. The pits that are there are made safe by the warm embrace of water to cushion the fall at the bottom. Not many of the enemies in the level actually pursue Mario, and most of them drop blue coins, the ones that restore a big part of your health. Except these books. And don't even get me started on the piano. The level even has a few invincibility caps that prevent damage for a while, making this one of the safest areas in the game. Now, let's really take a closer look at this level. The course background is actually kind of creepy, just a forest surrounded by darkness. It's also the only level with a visible moon, while all the others have a big happy sun instead. It's actually theorized that the mansion in this level is a direct inspiration for the one in Luigi's Mansion. There's even a scrapped item that can be seen in an image of the beta of Super Mario 64. A key is shown hiding inside of a Big Boo, implying you'd have to defeat the enemy to get it. It seems that originally, Big Boo's Haunt would actually have you unlocking doors throughout the mansion with keys you'd have to find. Sound familiar? Not surprisingly, many have wondered what other elements were cut from the level before release. Like this large piece of wood found in the mansion that can only be seen in first person. Did it used to serve a darker purpose? Or this sign outside that reads, "If you walk out here, you deserve a Ghoul Medal." An innocent pun on Gold Medal? Or twisted unsolved mystery? We'll never know. It seems Nintendo really wanted you to get a good look at the level too, since it's one of the only areas with a fixed Lakitu cam. Lakitu. The only places with a free camera in Big Boo's Haunt are outside the mansion and the watery basement near the merry-go-round. Everywhere else is totally fixed camera. The only other areas in the game like this are the castle's main lobby and the big house found in the Rainbow Ride. What don't you want us to see, Nintendo? What is Mario looking at that we can't? Here's a weird one. Using a Gameshark, players can see alternative names for all the levels. Some are totally understandable, like Babam Battlefield being called Battlefield. Others are weird and unfitting, like Hazy Maze being called Horror Dungeon. And some are straight up Japanese, like Big Boo's Haunt, which gets the title of Teresa Obaki. While at first this seems completely random, it actually has an interesting explanation. Teresa is actually the Japanese name for booze, and Obaki translates to ghost, or a supernatural being that has taken a temporary transformation. Yeah, bet you didn't think you'd actually learn something today, did you? And one final piece of trivia is the oddly large amount of bosses found in Big Boo's Haunt. You'll have to fight a big Mr. I and Big Boo himself 3 times, for a total of 4 boss fights in this level. So maybe this level isn't so safe after all. And there you have it. There's a little bit of cool info about Big Boo's Haunt, my personal favorite level in Super Mario 64. I hope you had fun and got to learn some new information about such a monumental game. Be sure to leave any suggestions for future level selects you want to see in the comments. Just make sure they're not so spooky next time. Thanks for watching. This has been Nick from Button Masher, signing out.